All right. Hello, everyone. All four of you. I'm Kyle, AA0Z, and we're going to do some late night streaming here. It is the NAQP RTTY contest. I've been making contacts throughout the day. I've been on a couple hours, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. And what I'm going to do is I think we're just going to do some searching and pouncing. You want to put some comments in the chat. We'll talk about contesting and NAQP and RTTY and what you see on the screen, what you don't see on the screen, flex, remote stations. So this is a remote station that I am basically any-desked into. And yeah, so we're going to start out here on 20 meters and see what's going on here. So here is some FT8. Maybe that's FT4. Maybe that's JS8 call. I'm not really sure. But anyway. So we're just going to line some Ds up here and see what we got. Let's, I need to... W7RN, he is a dupe. Let's see, who is up here on 14086? There's a station up here. KH6ZM, is that Hawaii? Let's see. So whenever I'm in here, I can hit F6 to send my call here. I send AA0Z, AA0Z. Oh, not calling me. Max in Hawaii, yep. We're going to see if we can get Hawaii here. So he just answered another person. So we're going to wait till he calls CQ. Aloha. This is QRZ. So we're going to send my call AA0Z twice. We're going to see if he can come back to me. There he goes, AA0Z, Max in Hawaii, Max in Hawaii. So we're going to send him Kyle in Missouri, and if you hover over the Max, it automatically fills it in. Hit enter to log it. And that's how you work Hawaii on RTTY. Just that simple. Like, shooting fish in a bucket. Go over here to this other faint signal and see what. Let's clear the screen here. NAQP DE CT6TR CD6TR. Let's see if that's a CQ. He's got a faint signal. Let's go to a more signal here that's a little bit more. This guy's calling CQ, it looks like. So we're going to line the deedles up. The RTTY connections up to the goalposts, and that's W5LKS. So we hit, because I'm in searching and pouncing mode, F6 sends my call sign. So he's Dennis in Texas. No. Maybe he's Dennis in Texas. We're going to wait till he calls CQ here. Thank you, WA5CQ. So we're going to send my call, AA0Z, to WA5LXS. Hopefully he comes back. AA0Z. This is Dennis in Texas. AA0Z. And then I'm going to send Kyle in Missouri, and if I hover over, it enters in Dennis in Texas into the log, and I hit enter to log it, and he says AA0Z, thank you, W5LXSCQ. No bacon RTTY, that's right, Sterling. No bacon RTTY anymore. I did have bacon RTTY, but I learned how to get rid of bacon RTTY. It's called, you send your flex back to flex, and they charge you $350 to fix it. That's how you get rid of bacon ready. NAQP test, the TI2YO. Oh, we're going to call him TI2YO. I think that's Costa Rica. I'm not really sure how he's going to be logged in the minor. Let's see. Oh, TI. Yep. So I'm going to hit F7 to send Kyle in Missouri. Kyle in Missouri. Going to log him. AA0Z. Best 73. Thank you. This is DETI2YO QRZ. Clear the screen. We just logged Costa Rica. Let's see who this is. We're going to move to 40 meters here in a bit. Heard a lot of nasty flex stories over the last week. Didn't know they just slapped a Dell tablet in their Maestros. Yeah. Yep, that's what they did. But the nice thing, Sterling, is whenever they upgraded the .NET software, my latency was cut in half. So now running CW and single sideband on the Maestro is super fast. It's like, you know, there was a delay. Now there's like, it's instantaneous. It's great. So they killed two birds with one stone. I don't think that they realized that they were going to do that whenever they upgraded the .NET software, but they did. Hey, Josh from Ham Radio Crash Course. What's going on? Doing some late night RTTY. We're going to call VE2HEW. Send my call, AA0Z. See if he comes back. Nope. That didn't hear me the first time. We'll try him again here. So he's calling CQ VE2HEW. He's calling CQNA. So I'm going to, and then he comes back with my call sign, AA0Z. And then he has a bunch of crap there. What in the hell is that? So I'm going to ask him F8 again to get his name, Tony in Quebec. All right, there we go. So I'm going to send him Kyle in Missouri. And there's Tony in Quebec. And I hit enter to log him. He was a multiplier on 20 meters. He sends a thank you and QRZ. And we're off to the next contact. We're going to see what this guy's doing here. What is... looks like he's calling CQ2. We're going to clear the screen, clear RX. So this RTTY engine and RTTY decoder is all built into N1MM. This is MMTTY. And it decodes. And you can see whenever I roll my mouse over different parts of the contesting context here, the exchange, it sees a mouse over, and if I mouse over N7GP and I hit enter, it automatically puts that in the call sign exchange window here. And I can do that with anything, and it's smart enough to know what is a call sign, what is a name, and what is the state or the province. So I'm going to hit F12 to wipe that. We already worked N7GP before. I've made about 112 contacts over the last, oh geez. I started at 1 and worked a couple hours and gave it up, and now I'm back. Hey, Joe Brett. What's going on? Were you contesting this morning? Or maybe you were doing something else. Oh, no, that was Hayden. Was contesting. Surprised you're not working this NAQP contest. All right, that's another dupe. W6BG is a dupe. I've already worked him. We're going to go to 40 meters here soon. KF5KWO. We're going to wait for him to call CQ here. CQ, NA. It's NA or AC2FA. I already worked him. All right, let's go up the band here a little bit. Get this weak guy. So this is all on 20 meters. It's 9:40 p.m. We're still on 20 meters here. Hey, John, what's going on? Oh, it's just hanging out with Hayden on the chat. Oh, there's KF5, KF5, KWO. Maybe he's just running up the band. There was a bunch of people this afternoon that I was chasing up the band. I'd see them call, and I'd call, and then I'd go up, and I'd see them call, and I'd call. Let's clear the screen here. Let's wait till this person calls CQ here, just to make sure we got his call right. So I'm hitting the F buttons on my keyboard. And that corresponds to the F keys down here in my entry window. F6 is my call, and F7 is my exchange. Oh, come on. Just call CQ. Jeez. Holy moly. Well, my ADD kicked in. I can't deal anymore, so I'm going to go up here to this guy. This is K8MU. I've already worked him. John says, hey, and Joe, hello. Hey, Keith. KM5TX, what's going on? Just doing some RTTY contesting here. Yeah, there's a 6 station, W6 INO. Let's see if we can get California here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was AE1P. I already contacted him, so he hit F12 to wipe. Not a lot of activity here on 20 meters. We're going to run up the band, and then we're going to switch to 40. CQ test, K6FA. There's a California station. So I'm going to send my call sign, AA0Z. See if he comes back. Nope. Didn't hear me. He worked David another. Let's clear the screen real quick. Joe Brett says it's weird not seeing me on the moon. I know. Well, I'm embedded in Windows here. Oh, I think I just transmitted. I'm embedded in Windows, so. "20 meters is not cooperating. DE, KE6FRZ, or FA, QRZ. All right, we're going to call him another couple times here and see if he answers. If not, we're going to move on. I should just go to 40 meters now. I'm not even sure what I'm doing on 20 meters. Again. So we're going to send my call again, AA0Z, AA0Z. Oh. No. All right. All right, I've had enough of, oh crap, I got to wait 10 minutes. So there's a rule in NAQP that when you change bands, you have to wait 10 minutes. So my last contact, let's go to my log. My last contact was at 2:38 UTC. So 10 minutes. Hey, Ham Radio Hobo. So 10 minutes would be 4 minutes from now. 9:48 my time. So what we'll do here is we will change bands here. Let's go to 40. Holy moly, look at the band. Packed. Absolutely packed. This is going to be exciting. So let's start at the bottom of the band here. Let's change my mode to RTTY. Scroll in even more here. So here's the top of, is that top of FT8? Let's bring this down a little bit so I can see it. So Keith, while I've got some time here, I got 3 minutes before I can make a contact because of the rule change, but or the band change. So RTTY is obviously a digital mode. This is 45 baud. I think the spacing is 2300 hertz, maybe. Not really sure. Yeah, 2200, 2200. Basically, I think there's two types of standard in RTTY. There's I don't know what they're called, but anyway, this is the standard that everyone uses for contesting. And basically, you can see the two spikes here, and you can see my two receive carriers, if you want to call them that. You want to line this up with the spikes, and then over here you can see this gyroscope. You want to line this gyroscope so this oval is straight up and down, and that oval is straight across, and that's whenever you know that you're lined up. In a flex, it's really easy to line it up because you can zoom in like I did, and you just put your two lines on the two arches and or the two spikes, and you're good to go. Why not RTTY? I don't even know what RTTY is. I'm using TTY. This is built into N1MM. So I got 1 more minute until I can make a QSO here on 40 meters. If you're just tuning in, there's a band change rule that says if you change bands, it's got to be, your last QSO has got to be 10 minutes from the next QSO. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at the bottom of the band, which is just above the FT8 section. We're just going to roll up the band. Let's clear the screen here, and let's see who's calling, just to get ready here. And it's 48, so we got probably another 30 seconds here. And of course, that station stops calling CQ. How about that? How appropriate. No more? No more? All right, so let's go over to this station here. This is N1MGO. So, or maybe it's K. Oh, it's Bambi in Maryland, in Massachusetts. Jim in Tennessee. We're going to wait till they call QRZ just to make sure I got the call right. Come on. Who's there? N1MGO. Yep. All right. So we're going to call CQ here. Or we're going to call M1MGO. See if they come back to us. Again, so I'm going to send my call again. See if they come back. Nope, didn't pick me up. Bambi in MA, Massachusetts. Work somebody else. So let's we're going to hit F6 here, QRZ. Send my call again. We're going to clear the screen real fast. We're going to see if Bambi comes back to me. There she goes, AA0Z, Bambi in Massachusetts. I'm going to send my Kyle in Missouri. Hopefully Bambi picked that up. And geez, band is all over tonight. Did she get it? Yep. Well, we're going to assume that she got it. All right, we're going to log it. All right, so we're going to go up the band here. We're going to W1NU. Looks like it might be Ryan in Massachusetts. Like we got a pipeline from 40 meters in Massachusetts. I don't know. It's AB0S. So we're gonna kill that AB0S CQ. So we're gonna hit F6. We're gonna send AA0Z. Tim in Kansas. All right. AB0S. I send Kyle in Missouri. He sends thank you, AB0S CQ. We're going to log it. Done. All right, we're going to come over here to the next contact. Clear the screen here. So you saw that Ryan in Massachusetts just made a contact with this person. So I'm basically following Ryan up the band here. So is it N8TCP? Is that who's calling CQ? Whenever you get a dirty band, sometimes it's a little tough to decode who is calling who or what their call sign is on CQ sometimes. Tom in New York. Al in Oklahoma, maybe. Thank you. KB2URI. Is that who's calling CQ? We're gonna find out. I think there's 2 stations in there. NAQP. AA0Z. Oh my gosh, who is calling? Is it N8TLO? Is it N8TCP? Tom in New York. All right, we're going to go with Tom. Oh, crap. Now we're going to hit F7. Tom. All right, we're going to KB2URI. We're going to log Tom in New York. Why not? All right. As you can see, sometimes it gets a little confusing on who's calling you, especially if the band is not cooperating. All right, this is KB3VQC. Just called him. He came back with Zori in Maryland. Now I'm going to send him Kyle in Missouri by hitting F7. Zori. Did Zori get my thank you? Yep. Now on to the next one. All right. What are they calling? See, now, all right, so now I'm following N8TCP up the band here. That's Vlad in Ohio. He was calling the last guy couple kilohertz down. So, thank you, KM. So we're going to call what we think is KM6Z. Oh, no, it's K3H. Hang on. No. It's KM6Z is calling CQ here. There he goes. He got me. Vlad in Ohio. So we're going to send him Kyle in Missouri. Thank you. Just to make sure, he's running a KM6 call in Ohio. I would just want to make sure that he is in Ohio. KM6Z. Flat, Ohio. Yep. All right, we're going to log him in Ohio. On to the next one. Oh, I just missed the QRZ. See, sometimes the Deedle Ds, don't come across so cleanly, and CQs look like CYs. Other letters look like other things, so you almost have to... I think that this was K3GP. I think he just answered K9CW. Keith asks, at what point do you call CQ? When the action dies down? Yeah. So usually what I do is I run up and down the band and search and pounce as much as I can, and then I'll call CQ. But the problem that Geo in Ohio, and I'm going to send him Kyle in Missouri. The problem that we've got is whenever you stream this on YouTube and you're running, it's considering spotting yourself, and you can't self-spot. So if I was going to run in this contest, I would either have to hide all the frequencies on my screen here, which is impossible, or I just have to stop the YouTube stream. So what I'm doing is just searching and pouncing. But to answer your question, I usually run up and down the band to see, who's on. Is there any space to call CQ? And if there is, whenever I come back down, if it's still the same contacts that I've worked and the same stations, then I'll call CQ. So that's let me go up here to stream health. So what you're looking at is a screen share from my remote station. The remote station is about an hour and a half away from me, down Highway 44 towards Rolla, Missouri. And I'm here in St. Louis. I got a 200 meg connection down and 20 up. And the contest station has got 500 megabit symmetrical fiber. And I'm just any-desked into the PC that's down there. And then I control the station with Node Red here, and I can turn the station on and off and switch some stuff. So that's how I control the station. So let's listen to some more Deedle Deedles. All right. What's this station? CQ NAQP W0HBH? Oh my gosh. No air correction in RTTY, especially on 40 meters on weak stations. It's horrible. There's no, we're gonna wait for him to call CQ because it looked like a WU or WI. WI. So now we're gonna WI9WI. See if we can grab him. There he goes. Jim in Wisconsin. I'm going to send him Kyle in Missouri. And the red on N1MM means it's a multiplier. So I have not worked Wisconsin yet on 40 meters. So there we go. So now we're going to move on to the next station here. So the next station is, oh, look, it's Molson from We Build, We Learn. Doing a little RTTY contesting here. Well, there was a station there. There we go. Call CQ here. NAQP. This is WA3X. All right, so we're gonna call WA3LXD. Dave in Florida. So we're gonna, oh, messed up. We're gonna send him my name and my state. And then he comes back, thank you. And we're gonna log Dave in Florida. All right, on to the next deedle. That's a strong station here. Who is it? Dave in Ohio. KA8G. CQNA. Oh, no, it's N4. So we're going to call N4ZZ. AA0Z, Don in Tennessee. So we're going to... messed up. So N4NZ, Don in Tennessee. Tennessee, take the Tennessee. There we go. All right, we're going to log Don in Tennessee. He's got a huge signal. Hey, he's 20 over. Good grief. You know, you're only supposed to run 100 watts in this contest. I'm not saying that Don is not running 100 watts, but man, is he loud. Let me get more on the deedles here. Deedle. All right, I saw a CQ there. W8BAR, so we're going to call W8BAR. No, didn't hear me the first time. We're going to call him again. Come on. You know, some people just have deaf ears. Like, this guy is an S9, and I'm calling him, and he's not answering back. He's an S5. All right. Let me call him one more time. If he doesn't answer, we're moving on. Come on. Come on. Oh, he went to bed. My ADD kicked in. Can't deal anymore. Doc in MS. Is that Mississippi? Phil in Oregon. Deedle. Jeffrey Bezos. Zuckerberg, Gates, and Buffett. Amateurs can suck it. All right. You gonna come back to me? Again. So we're going to send my call again. Yeah, hit the like. Hit the like, people. What's wrong with you? Doc in Mississippi. We're going to send him Kyle in Missouri. TU, thank you. AA0Z, thank you. KD5DD. We're going to log Doc in Mississippi. And now on to the next sucker. On to the next sucker who's going to work me. What they don't know is they get negative points if they work me. This is K2YY/1, possibly. Oh no, maybe not. I always get in like the middle of the conversation. I don't know if they're ending it or if they're starting it. We're going to see. Thank you. W9I. All right, so we're going to send W9ILY. A0Z. John in Illinois. Now we're going to send Kyle, but we got to make this John in Illinois. I guess he got it. Who knows? Oh, wait a minute. I got to put the right call sign in. His call sign was W9ILY. All right. We're going to log John in Illinois. All right. Going to clear the screen here. Man, there's a lot of noise on the band tonight. Not a lot of call signs are coming through correctly. NAQP, N3MG. So we're going to call VE3MGY. Brian in Ontario. We're going to send him Kyle in Missouri. If my screen would catch up. There it goes. All right, there's Ontario. So now, maybe K7RL. N3DUE, Mitch in Washington. Allen in Maryland. Thank you. K7LR. So now we're going to hit the F6 button, which sends my call sign. CQ and Ace. K7RL. So we're going to call him again. And he still didn't come back to me. Mitch in Washington. Clear the screen. All right, we're going to call him one more time. We'll see what happens. Oh my gosh. This guy's ears are deaf. Got a strong signal too. He's 10 over 9 and he still can't hear me. Oh, there he goes. Mitch in Washington. All right. We'll forgive him. Kyle in Missouri. Thank you. Thank you. Washington logged. All right, on to the next culprit. Look at all these errors. Forrest. Oh, run, Forrest. Run, Forrest. This guy called QRZ, but I have no idea what his call sign is. Bart in Tennessee. That's who he's calling. I contacted Bob. Maybe it's Bob in Oregon. It's NS4X. Oh, there we go. NS4X. All right, we're going to call Bob in Oregon. See if he picks me up. Nope. Oh, there he goes. Yep, here we go. We're going to assume that we got him because he sent my call sign. He's set in Washington. Oh, wait a minute. See if he sends a thank you. Oh, now I'm confused. Who did we just work? Again. All right, we're going to send Kyle in Missouri. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Is it NS4X? Yeah. NS4X. Bob in Oregon. Jeez. Really needs some error correction. Sometimes you can't, even whenever they send their call sign like 3 or 4 times, it's still different in every single transmission. So it gets tough. N9TK. Find out where N9TK is. Jim in Illinois. Okay, we're going to send him, by hitting F7, we're going to send him Kyle in Missouri. Thank you, N9TK, QRZ. We're going to log Jim in Illinois. Okay, on to the next one. Alan in Maryland, possibly. Al in Maine. Al in Maine. Yeah, people are not decoding correctly the first time, so they're needing to send it again or send fills. You can tell that it's due to a noisy band. QRZ. Is that a /1? Really? KD6DTT/1? All right, we're going to go with it. We're going to see. Jeffrey Bezos. Zuckerberg. Gates and Buffett. Amateurs can up and tuck it. Jeffrey Bezos. QRZ. All right. We're going to send call K6DTT/1. Nope, didn't come to. Keith asks, so with FT8, it is like a 15-second transmission, correct? Is RTTY transmit instantaneous, or is there a cycle? No, it is instantaneous, and it's basically keyboard to keyboard. So whenever I see a transmission come across, I hit the appropriate F keys, which are macros that automatically send what the macro says. So in N1MM, you've got all of these macros down here, all of them down, well, you can't see them, but over there, underneath where I'm entering the call signs, and you can set them up. So if I come up here to like, if I right click, so F1, the name of, all right, let me go down to search and pounce. So F1 here is this button, and it is search and pounce CQ. So that's what the name of the button is, and it's got an extra pound in it, or an extra ampersand, because if you want to put an ampersand, you have to put 2, because the ampersand means something. So this means TX, open your transmitter for TX, send CQ-TX, your call again, CQ, and then close your transmitter. So all of these have the same basic thing. So what I'm doing is I'm using F6, which is my call, which is AA0Z. So what it does is TX, it opens the transmitter. It opens the transmitter here. It sends my call twice, and then closes the transmitter, RX. So that's how you write the macros in N1MM. So let's try and work. K6DTT. So it's basically whenever you are WT2P is on 80 meters. Wish he'd go to 40 meters. All right. So I'm going to wait for this station to call CQ. And on the digital modes, a lot of stations, they run SO2R, which means single operator 2 radio. And they'll have 2 radios set up side by side. And some of them will have 2 keyboards, and they'll go back and forth by running and searching and pouncing on both radios. And they'll interlace, they'll call CQ on one, and then they'll log on the second one. Call CQ on the, or I'm sorry, call CQ and search and pounce. Call CQ, sometimes they'll call CQ on both of them. On a Flex 6600 and a 6700, because they're 2 receivers in the unit, you can do SO2R natively on the higher end Flexes. All right, oh man, I'm getting old and tired. It's 10:18. It's an hour past my bedtime. My dog's already passed out. She's had enough already. We're going to try and get this K6 DTT. Randy in California. Maybe. Hey, T-Ray. John says it's 4:20 a.m., so I say good luck. Jeez. Later, John. Yeah, radio's interesting. It is, I mean, you can work it without the sound on. It is fast-paced. I like RTTY. I like the RTTY contests. There we go. Al in Maine. I like the NAQP contest. It's 100 watts. It's all in North American stations. It's only 12 hours, so it started here at 1. I know, I hear you. Sorry, I was goofing around. 12 hours, so it's 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. for me. I can't contest that long. I mean, my legs give out, my back gives out, I lose concentration, I got to have breaks. I like multis where I can work 2 to 3 hours and then somebody takes my spot. I just can't contest for that long. Plus, I got other stuff to do, man. I had a ton of stuff to do on a Saturday today. So I didn't want to I didn't want to contest for 12 hours straight. I have done that in the past, but I just didn't want to do it. again. So I'm going to send I'm going to send my call again. Dean in Iowa. Where's it? I was waiting for Dean in Iowa. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, it's Iowa. Yeah. Jeffrey Bezos. Zuckerberg, Gates, and Buffett. All right. I missed the CQ here. Let me clear the screen. Is it just me, or did you mean to go to a black screen? What do you mean? My screen black? I don't know what you mean. Is it not streaming? It looks fine on my end. I mean, I'm not streaming it, but let me pull it up here. Oh, it's just you. Okay. Let's try and get Mike in VA. Where's VA? What's VA? Is that Virginia? Oh, no, it's Max in California. Sorry. Pulled a sorority prank on you. W6BG. Boy, girl. Is he waiting on me? Oh, there it is. There it is. See, that's the problem with... Ah, crap. That is the problem that you just saw with remote controlling a PC in a remote station. Is sometimes the screen does not refresh, and you think that you sent something, but it doesn't show up on the screen. So you send it again, but the screen just didn't refresh. Steve in New York. All right, so we're going to send him Kyle in Missouri. NN2NN. Thank you. NN2NNCQ. We're going to log New York. All right, so here. Keith, that is just because of the contest. If you turn on 40 meters at night, you're not going to see this much activity. Maybe you'll see one RTTY station. Rick, Ohio. So I'm going to send him Kyle in Missouri. I think he was talking to me. Are you talking to me? Oh, no, he wasn't. So let's call him. Again, I thought he was calling me. He wasn't. Sorority prank. There he goes. Rick in Ohio. So I'm going to hit F7. Kyle in Missouri. Kyle in Missouri. TU, thank you. He's going to come back AA0Z. Thank you. This is WB8 JUI. And I'm going to log it. So we're going to go to the next station. Week. So I think it is W9LJX. We're going to try that. Scott in Indiana. Maybe. Oh, maybe N9LJX was calling Scott or Jim in California. Yep. All right. So we're going to go on to the next station here. Is Sterling still on? Wanted to ask him how was the youth camp. Was watching all the live streams and saw all the updates. Looked like it was a good time. It's always good to have a summer camp that is amateur radio related. It's always good. NAQP, N for MMR. So let's call N for MMR. He's calling back. John in Florida. We're going to send him Kyle in Missouri. Kyle in Missouri. Thank you. We'll log him. Now, we're going to try and work this big gun. Jeez. Blasting us out here. KS9W. Bob in Colorado. I think he's working me. Hang on. We're going to call him again just to make sure. Okay, got him. I think we just worked him again, but that's okay. Just to make sure. Bob in Colorado. Greg, how do we get funding for an adult camp? I think adult camp is called Huntsville. That's going to be our camp. KC5 TT. See if we can work him. KC5 TT. And he gave me a Jeff in Texas. Jeff in Texas. Thank you. Gonna log him. All right. On to the next culprit. On to the next sucker. Oh, jeez. Can't get one decent call sign out of that. Oh my gosh. We're gonna move on. So red means new multiplier, blue means you've worked that state before or that exchange before or that call before. We're going to call VE3JI. Nope, not me. Ian in Ontario. He's working Rick in Illinois, KY0Q. We're going to call VE3JI again. See if we can get him. There he goes. Ian in Ontario. I'm going to send him Kyle in Missouri. Thank you. Okay, logged him. All right, clear the screen here. I don't know what the radio was doing, but all right, so now it's receiving. Who knows what I was doing? W7YAQ. Ooh, I wonder if this is like Wyoming. Bob, oh, Bob in Oregon. That's not fun. Oh, I gotta send my my state. You can tell I'm getting tired. I can't remember which buttons to push. Who's hitting me up? Oh, Jason is doing a live stream. I should just invite him on this stream. Well, boys and girls, I've been at this an hour. I think it's time. I'm going to go maybe take a look at Jason's live stream. But, yeah. If you have any questions, everyone go over to Jason Ham Radio 2.0's live stream. Tell them that I sent you over there. Ham Radio 2.0 live stream. I think you guys get the gist of it on the RTTY. So, yeah, if you got any questions, leave them in the comments. Hit that thumbs up. And, yeah. So, thanks, Keith. Try and show things that kind of not out of the ordinary, but things that, explain stuff that someone doesn't usually explain to you whenever, you sit down at a radio. So, anyway. Yeah. All right. We're going to go over to Jason's stream. Catch you guys later. 73. How do I shut this thing down? Oh, I got it. All right. Later.